Two large deals making news today. Caterpillar announcing its acquisition of mining equipment maker Bucyrus, while BHP withdrew its bid for fertilizer maker Potash. Here to discuss both transactions is Frank Aquila, partner at the M&A group Sullivan & Cromwell. Frank, welcome back to Bloomberg TV. Always good to have you on. Caterpillar and Bucyrus. Why this deal? Why now? And who benefits?
Well, Mark, I think what we're seeing, and this is an overall trend, is that mining and essentially anything that extracts valuable materials from the ground is becoming very, very important, and that's for a lot of different reasons. So clearly, if you're Caterpillar, this is a good time to get into the mining equipment business.
What does it do for Caterpillar's portfolio?
Well, it allows them to play in a space that they haven't already. While in the past they've been on the periphery of mining, they really haven't been central to mining in the way Bucyrus has been.
Is the price too much? $7.5 billion?
You know, have no way of knowing that. Obviously, Bucyrus has an excellent business, a great franchise. So one would think that Caterpillar thought long and hard before they paid that price, and I suspect they came to the conclusion that it was a fair price.
A lot of people think that mining companies right now in this world environment, that perhaps is the place to be?
Well, clearly it's the place to be, because we're in the midst of a situation in which the modernization and urbanization of the planet is happening on unprecedented levels. You're seeing this certainly in China, India, Brazil, and in the rest of the developing world. And as people move from rural areas to urban areas, they need things that get extracted from, that are made from things that are extracted from the ground. And so mining is a big part of it.
BHP withdrawing its bid for the fertilizer maker Potash. After what we saw going on in Canada, and after local officials in Saskatchewan said basically, we would sign off on this deal, but it's got to be something that benefits Canada. It's got to be something that benefits the people of our country. Is this something that a lot of folks saw coming after that?
Well, I think yes, people did see it coming. I think this is a consequence. BHP's decision and what went on in that deal is a bit of two trends. One is that with so much unemployment in the world at the moment, that countries are very, very concerned about any transaction that could lead to further unemployment. And so that's particularly in cross-border deals. We saw that a year ago in the Cadbury Kraft deal.
Absolutely. So you're saying that the countries, basically, they're putting their foot down and saying, if this is not a job creation vehicle for our people, we're basically not interested.
In certain industries. I think, when it came to chocolate, as vital as I personally think chocolate is, no one is going to really be able to block a deal on that basis. However, mining, as we were just talking about, anything that extracts value out of the ground, where people can say, or a country can say, that really is an asset of all the people. So you can't transfer it to a foreign country. I think that's where the concerns are.
Frank, in our last 30 seconds, how difficult is it to do these M&A deals when you're talking about international borders, when you're talking about international trains of thought here?
In most sectors, cross-border deals are relatively customary, and we've been doing them for decades. In certain areas, when it has to do with national security, it has to do with natural resources, they are becoming clearly more difficult to do. Not impossible, challenging, but more difficult.
All right, Frank Aquila of Sullivan & Cromwell joining us to talk M&A on this Monday. Frank, always good to have you on. Thanks so much. Appreciate it.